These are fighters with the Red Sea Afar democratic organisation training near the Eritrean border. They're one of around 10 groups supported by Ethiopia, demanding an end to the Eritrean leader's 25 years in power.
We are ready to work with other ethnic and political groups in or outside Eritrea who want an end to the regime.
A 2-year war between Ethiopia and Eritrea ended in 2000. The Eritrean government, considered to be one of the most repressive in the world, has gained some powerful Gulf allies in recent times. It's been 17 years since the war between Ethiopia and Eritrea ended, but there's still no agreement on the demarcation of borders, and there are occasional skirmishes between both sides that still occur. Now, Eritrea also has a border dispute with neighbouring Djibouti. Instability in this region has huge political and strategic ramifications, not only for here, the Horn of Africa, but well beyond. Eritrea and Djibouti share a coastline on the strategically important Mandeb Strait. It connects the Gulf of Aden with the Red Sea, and millions of barrels of oil pass through here every day. A Saudi-led coalition has been fighting Iranian-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen for 2 years. Analysts say the war in Yemen has strengthened Eritrea's relations with some Gulf states and made the challenge for opposition groups even harder.
With this enthusiastic embrace of the regime in Asmara by the Saudi and the Emirati, basically it would get a new lease of life, so to speak, and thereby the balance in its favor would become higher.
The United Arab Emirates has set up a military base in Eritrea from where it conducts airstrikes in Yemen. There were Qatari troops in this region until recently too. Around 500 Qatari peacekeepers were in an area between Eritrea and Djibouti after a long-standing border dispute. They left in June, soon after Eritrea sided with Saudi Arabia in its dispute with Qatar. The rebels say the area has become more unstable since then.
The Saudis have the money and the Emiratis are helping the Eritrean government too. We want them to stop supporting them.
Thousands of people have fled political violence and repression in Eritrea. Many live in camps in Ethiopia or have joined refugees and economic migrants, risking the journey to Europe. These men say they are determined to fight for their political and cultural rights. But with Eritrea's new powerful allies, that fight could be a lot more difficult now. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera, the Afar region, Ethiopia.